Okay, well, I should probably start with the reason for creating this channel and even recording these videos. There are probably two main reasons. One of them is that I really need to fix my pronunciation. I need to focus on improving, uh, and I need to filter out some words that most definitely do not belong in, let's say, normal conversation. And the other reason is for me to start talking about things I like, because there are quite a lot of things that I genuinely despise. I consume quite a lot of content that focuses on those, and I think it's good idea to pivot a little bit from that. So I'll be mostly focusing on things that are long, either gone, forgotten, uh, games, books from authors long gone, studios long gone, and we'll see where it takes me. Uh, there will be no scripts, no preparations. My microphone is horrible, so I do not recommend anyone to actually listen to these videos, especially not with headphones on. Might be a bit rough. Um, I also have absolutely no idea how to edit videos, or well, this will be just audio. I'm not going to record anything. There will be no gameplay or anything like that. I might talk a little bit about some music, but there will be no tracks or any other snippets from the music. I can't be bothered to actually deal with some copyright or anything like that, so it will be just me talking about stuff. That's it. I'll try to add some form of uh, visual indicator of my voice to the final product uploaded video, but that's about it. So hopefully it will help me, because let's face it, uh, chances of anyone actually finding these are pretty low, and I really need to work on English properly. I need to fix my grammar. I need to remove the word like from like 90% of instances of me using that word. They are not exactly correct uses of that word. It's just a parasitic word. I have some in my native language, and English is not my first language, so I got quite a few bad habits that need to be trimmed. Regarding the content I'll be talking about, it will be in no chronological order. There will be no system or sense to it. It'll be just me talking about things I enjoyed during my childhood and kept on enjoying till my adulthood. As I've mentioned before, there'll be games, there'll be books, there'll be music, it will be few TV shows, maybe a movie or two. Not exactly sure if I even want to go there. I really do enjoy reading. I might even talk a little bit about working out, since I've been doing that for the past 15 years. Maybe a little bit about some sort of training, martial art, been doing that as well. And hey, I should probably start. The thing I would like to start with would be a game that had quite a lot of impact on me since I've been playing it since 2004, 2005. It's a single player game, which might sound extremely weird to most people these days. It's a game called Neverwinter Nights. I first played just the base game, no DLC, no Hordes of the Underdark, so quite a lot of missing content there. And yeah, there will be definitely spoilers. Again, this is not a review, this is just me talking about stuff. So, if by any chance you really don't want to hear anything like that about the game 20 years old, well, yeah, that's about the problem. Now, about Neverwinter Nights. It's a game developed by one of the most beloved studios that fell quite hard. So that's why I'm going to focus on their earlier games. Neverwinter Nights is just the first one. It's a single player RPG. It's based in the Forgotten Realms and using the Dungeons and Dragons rulebook. You play as a fresh recruit to an academy in a city that has quite a lot of problems, including the fact that the very academy that you were being trained in was attacked on the day of your graduation. So you defeat the attackers and you meet your main quest giver throughout, well, the first chapter and the second one as well, and that's Lady Aribeth. She's she is a paladin, a very powerful being in that universe, and she's mostly there to inform you about the basic situation of the city where you are starting in, and she gives you a Stone of Recall, which is an artifact that allows you to return to the place that is your base for that chapter from anywhere around the current chapter, and she sends you off to recruit a mercenary and fix a lot of problems. There are 4 districts around the first chapter, main city, and all of them are in a terrible shape. I still recall us using a written walkthrough because we had no internet back then in my house, and I had to manually search through it. It was fun. We played that game with my sister, swapping between who was controlling or creating the protagonist of the game. It was fun. We are very small. It did not really matter with which district you started. our walkthrough began with the Peninsula District, so that's where I started almost. No, I'm pretty sure every single time I've ever replayed this game, and it's been a lot of times that I did that. It's a prison district where the prisoners escaped and they are just roaming the streets of the district, which used to be basically the low class for beggars and prostitutes and other stuff. They're low quality citizens, let's say, and something changed in the prison, something happened to the warden, and we are tasked to investigate and suppress the rebellion of the prisoners. So that's our first quest, and that's the end of the first video. I'll talk a bit more about the setting in the next one. I'll probably go back to the mercenaries and then I'll tackle the districts. I'll continue on. We'll see how long I'll be able to talk about Neverwinter. I guess a few videos, at least. It's my beloved game. I have a lot to talk about that. So we'll see. Hopefully it will be worth at least uploading. Maybe someone will even listen to it. Maybe it'll help me. It'll help my English. It will help me focus on things that are not so grim. So yeah. If anyone heard it, anyone's going to play the game because of me, I'll be happy. Have a nice day, everyone.